The definition of feminism. The advocacy on Google. The advocacy of men. I'm sorry, I messed up. Feminism. The advocacy of women's rights on the grounds of political, social, and economic equality to men. That is the definition of feminism. Feminists. Let me search this up on Google.
I invited you.
Feminists. I believe as feminists, it's relating to feminism or a person who supports feminism. Yeah, on Google it says feminist, a person who supports feminism or of relating to or supporting feminism. So basically it means supporting feminism. I am on YouTube and I'm just wandering around and somehow I end up on posts about feminists and feminism, and there's a page on my Facebook, Illuminati, something with Illuminati sign, conspiracy thoughts. And I'm looking up on my Facebook, and there's a post that says that women spend money from, of course, from their significant other, being that woman is straight. Number one, that's a little bit sexist because not all women are straight nowadays. About 10% of the world's population is the other sexuality besides for straight or heterosexual, I believe that's called.
Oh yeah, have you seen
Not everyone's straight on this earth, so let's begin with that. Not all women are sexually attracted to men. Like me, I'm gay, if you haven't noticed. I don't like men. I don't see what's a sexual attraction. I don't feel the need to look at a man and say, let me spend all his money. Who thinks like that? I think a gold digger's mind is absurd. Feminists and feminism, and I don't believe feminists and feminism is a thing. I guess you can call me a feminist or feminism or whatever, because it's like, is it wrong for me to want my sex being a female, the opposite of male? That's the only sex I'm aware of, male and female. I am of the female race, the female sex. Is that wrong to want equal support? Is that wrong to want equal pay? Like, is it wrong for me to believe that me and a guy my age and all of my qualifications deserve the same thing? It's like, just because I say I'm a girl or I look like a girl doesn't mean that I'm a girl. Let's start with that. It doesn't mean you know what sex I am, because you never see me unclothed. You haven't seen the parts of me specifically. So just because I write down female, I could be male. I'm not saying that I am female, but you haven't seen any proof. So let's start with that. And I mean, just being a feminist is crazy, because I don't really believe that I'm a feminist, because I just want to be paid as equal as in all grounds as a male. I mean, if I scoop up garbage and I get like $1 off my paycheck just because I can bring child into this world, don't you think if anything I should be paid more? This isn't, let's stop being childish. This is 2013. There are different beliefs and sexualities now. There's pansexual, transsexual, homosexual, and all that. So there's not, like, it's crazy to me. And I know that my thoughts are scattered right now, and I probably will be making a video more organized, but there's no such thing as feminists and feminism. I'm just a person part of the female race who just believes in equality. And that hasn't happened throughout all history in some parts of the world. And it's crazy how guys think it's mind-blowing that in some parts of the world that women lead stuff, that we are the ones and we are the cause and we start We do stuff. We don't sit on our asses and take care of children and scrub the floor, and it's absurd because just because I'm a female doesn't mean I have to give birth. Just because I'm a female doesn't mean that I'm going to have to have sex and bring a child into this world because I don't open my legs for anyone. I am still a virgin. I have a purity ring. Doesn't mean that I'm in an arranged marriage. I am Jamaican, so it's a little bit more common, I guess. I mean, some parts of Jamaica, it's more common for arranged marriage. It's crazy. My thoughts are blown and scattered, and I just been more or less introduced to the idea of feminism within the last couple years of my life. Me being 15, I just learned that females are not being paid as equal. We are being disrespected just because we are females, and I still can't grasp the fact why we are being mistreated. And I know if you're a misogynist, I guess you're gonna sit here and comment on my video on why women should and should not, but let me say I don't give a fuck about misogynists because it's crazy how there's no relating female words, the opposite for misogynist in the female terms. What happens if I don't like men? What happens if I mistreat men? What happens if I have hatred for men? Which I kind of sort of do, but I mean I don't look at every single man and say that man has a penis, because I most definitely see him on clothes, and you know what, all he does is eat chips, scratches balls, and doesn't do any work. I don't think like that. I'm just saying, like, it's crazy how some men just tote around a woman and then can't grasp the fact that some women make more money than them, and then when a woman depends on you to make money, and for her to spend that money, it's crazy, and she suddenly becomes a gold digger. Some women know what they're doing and they do it on purposely, but not every single woman is like that. And a good population of women are higher class, working Americans. They're mentally stable, just like any American, no, whatever country you came from, just like any other place. And it's sad that men install these thoughts into women, and it's sad that we couldn't fight that. And just basically comes to, just because men are relatively physically stronger, it doesn't mean that it applies to the strength of your brain. Just because we used to, or maybe, and still even some parts of the world that women just used to scrub the floors, take care of children, give birth to them, and it's like, no, I do not do that. I'm female, yes, but you don't know any proof, so can I get my cake? I don't want to get 1/4 while these other guys getting 1/3. If you don't know your math, 1/4 is smaller than 1/3. Just saying. And it's crazy because it's like, how can I be a feminist? I just want to be treated equal. That's all I want. I mean, like, is that too much to ask for? It's like, is there a problem that I bring life into this world? And I know men have the same equal doing in bringing life, but I mean, not all women believe in women and men, and men and men, and woman and woman, or whatever. It may even be asexual. I'm just saying, it's crazy. And that's all I have to say for now. I'm probably going to be making a video later, because I'm probably going to have a lot of hate comments on this, and a lot of misogynists all over the place. I'm just going to get my thoughts more organized, and I'll make a video later, basically.